Hello everyone, my name is Chester Lidden and welcome to Roll For Rizz, the isekai-inspired Dungeons & Dragons improv comedy series DM'd by someone that isn't very good at DMing, but I give it my best go. I'm joined by the amazing cast of Roll For Rizz.
You flatter us. Too much.
I do like to sometimes.
Too much self-deprecation and too much flattery, I think.
Do we need to swap?
I don't mean to brag, but I think I could DM, you know. You guys
for
all
this
like, dying is a good thing, right? You know,
Yeah.
in this game.
TPK.
Total party
TPK.
life. Yeah.
Yep.
I like doing
I
that.
could
It's my
do
favorite
that.
thing. Because the old stuff that we used to do, I was a lot rougher DM, a lot meaner. We did.
We never.
We lost. we lost a lot of fans because of the way that it was described by some of our old patrons was mean-spirited and nasty and not very fun. But my mind was changed when I read the first part of Chainsaw Man, where they just killed off everyone constantly all the time. And I was like, this is really boring. This is really lame. This is very immature, actually. From a writing perspective, this is a very immature way of handling. Like, I would consider this anti-writing. This is very antithetical to the concept of writing, to the concept of writing being worth something. To kill off characters the second they're introduced. Like, I get the shock gimmick, but it's very underwhelming. I was like, I'm going to stop doing that.
That actually reminds me of a writing tip that I have yet to be able to implement, but I think is really cool, is if you're going to kill off a character, ask yourself the question, if this was the main character and they died here, would it be satisfying to the plot? If you switch the story perspective to be all around, I think it's called like the Thor's mum trick, specifically because of like in the second one when she gets killed off. I can't remember if it was going...
Thor the movie?
Yeah.
Thor the movie.
Okay.
I can't remember if it was
Dark
going
World.
for or against that example as being good, but basically like the idea is, say, you know, you take a bit in the movie where it's this character dies. Would that be satisfying if you were watching this movie and this was the main character, they died here? Would you be like, wow, that was a good sacrifice? Or like, what?
Yeah.
What did
Yeah, whereas in Chainsaw Man, it's like characters are introduced 1 pound before. And I got to the stage where I was like, I'll just move a couple. I'm just going to read through this a lot quicker because, and they're already dead. Like, it's literally like introduced, the next frame, it's their head hitting the ground. And I was like, it'd be more interesting if their deaths were also cool, but they're not. They're usually just cut in half or something like that, and then we move
How
on.
boring. Someone getting cut in half?
Cringe.
Yeah, I think the only
that's
time
right.
you really want to do that is if, say, you're trying to show like, oh, the world's ending or like the city's burning and we need to like...
It makes sense because they're introducing the new villains and they're like, oh, these guys are so cool and they're so intense. It's like, but every villain you've introduced does this. How many people work at this company for them to just keep dying? And they're always introduced like, this guy, he's the best of the best. He's the top manager of it, and he's dead. And it's like, I didn't even finish reading the blurb because I knew what you were going to do next.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not doing that anymore. You guys are going to last the entire show.
No,
Honestly-
I wanted to get out of this.
Honestly, I think it's always a much worse fate to live through it all.
Especially when it's DM'd by you, Chester.
That's my philosophy. Don't kill your characters, just give them fates worse than death.
Now, character introductions, cast introductions. Shall we go around the swivel?
Is it a schwovel?
We're sitting.
Go around the chest.
Go around the
Say it's
chest.
an arc.
Go around the arc.
The lazy chest arc. We're in the chest arc of the... Hello, I am Caleb Jones, and I play Mot-Lee Corbett, or Corbett Mot-Lee, depending on if you're going... I still don't know where we landed on that. The big, deep-voiced monk of the group with high dex and wisdom, but signs everything that's put in front of him.
What we need to introduce very soon is I think very rarely do you actually sign anything in Japan. You have a stamp.
Yes, you do.
Stamp.
You have a stamp, yeah.
That's something. That's something when you work at. It's just your thumb. It's just the family stamp. But yeah, very rarely do you sign anything, especially at like the.
So everything I've been doing is making sense. Everything he's been doing, everyone's just totally confused.
I will say, I feel like I am not very good at character descriptions. I'm like, oh, he's big, He has a red vest, sleeveless vest. He has black hair.
Talk to us about his dad bod.
It's a man.
Dad bod? Yeah, he's got very...
Chins. Multiple.
I imagine him kind of with a very... Yeah, he's like a dad ballerina. You know, he's got a big, graceful body that's large, moves faster than you expect. He looks like he's strong, but he's not very strong at all. It's all in dexterity. It's all like muscles designed for moving fast.
So that's his dad bod, but how's his relationship with his father?
I don't think. I think he's probably like an orphan. I'd say this will be like the
Classic hero move.
because
Classic monk.
yeah, he's a monk. So I think it's fitting if he's like just been.
God is his father.
Well, because I had to redo the character sheet, I decided to switch his background to urchin. So I figure he's someone who lived on the streets, grew up on the streets, and then was like adopted into a monastery. So
Nice.
There you
Very good. All right. Moving on.
Moving on. Hello, I'm Micah, and I'm playing Humac Waylon Rumbleflare, a shorter man who carries a shield around with him at most times, unless he's at his job at
McRonald's.
McRonaldo's.
Ronaldo's.
Quite loud, quite a heavy personality. But he is the certified strong one, as it were.
Yeah. What's his relationship with his father?
Well, relationship with his father? Not good. possibly not good. Excellence is strived for, and therefore he has to make sure everyone else strives for excellence because that's what he went through. There you go.
Nick?
I'm playing Zedaxon the Mediocre, or the Mediocre Zedaxon. The sorcerer of the group. He's taller, skinnier. He's currently dressed in some hoodlum attire with some baggy cargo pants, some fake bling around his neck, fanny pack, a cap backwards, you know, just that kind of vibrations. He doesn't get the slang.
You're dripping. That's ice on your neck.
I know you're a sorcerer, but the idea of a wizard with a fanny pack for all like the spells.
Spell components.
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
genius.
that's so
Hold on.
I think it's genius. I think it's
Let me pull out
pull
my
my fireball.
bat guano and my.
it's like in SpongeBob where they're pulling out the bags from the bag.
With the chocolate episode.
This one.
Zip. Ha. Zip.
It's getting smaller.
The
How's his
Russian doll
relationship
of
with his father?
bags.
Yes.
My relationship, Zedaxon's relationship with his father. He killed his father. They had a minor disagreement on the flower arrangement that Zedaxon ordered for his mother's birthday. And it just progressively destroyed their relationship to the point where 10 years later, they had a bit of a duel of sorts, which I suppose in their time would have been quite the spectacle, given what tier of sorcery they're at.
Yes.
And Zedaxon won by a landslide, is what he likes to believe, but he almost lost. Okay. It was pretty mediocre fight, if anything.
And to change the flavour of things, the mage has a fantastic relationship with his father. It's great.
No, yeah.
He's 7 years old. There's so much room for it to go downhill, though.
There is.
I'll say the father figure, whoever that was at the monastery, good relationship with him.
I've been watching Mishoko Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. We're about 4 episodes in. And I'm just like, wow, it's really interesting. It's like decent parent figures
Yeah.
in it so far. We're getting to we're up to the part where him and his dad are having an argument about him like punching a kid in the street or something like that. But like before that, I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. This is rare in anime. I wonder when they'll both die.
Yep.
Anything else that needs to be brought to the table before we get into the episode?
Well, we established that what you're wearing. Waylon is always wearing his Ronaldo's jersey, I guess we're calling it, because it's
You have
it's
your
Macca's.
McRonaldo's bomber jacket, like you're a club.
Like the idea there's like a give me the dribble special. Grabs the soccer ball, starts like kicking it up as they like give you the food.
Nice. Yes, but it's been about a week, so Waylon would have been invited to the soccer event where McRonaldo's versus Kentucky Fried.
Hungry Yaks.
Yeah, hungry yaks. There you go. In a
What's another meat that starts with C?
Chipotle.
Kentucky
Fried
Chipotle's also a
Chipotle.
company. I don't think we can.
Darn it.
Chipotle's a pepper.
What? Where's,
No, but
what's another
Chipotle's
place?
a
Yeah,
restaurant
yeah.
chain as well, isn't it?
Another place.
Kansas.
Fried
Kansas.
chicken?
Does Kansas
Not
start with a
fried.
K or a C?
It's got to be a K.
Does it? Oh, I don't know.
Kentucky
I'm
Fried
Australian. I'm not American.
Kentucky Fried Tofu, that works.
There you go.
Fried tofu.
KFT.
Fried tofu's not that bad. I've
Yeah.
had those burgers. They're pretty good. Anyway,
So KFT, Hungry Yaks, and McRonaldo's.
Yes.
the
It's
trifecta.
it's a heated,
Holy
heated
Trinity.
war.
Actually,
but,
was it KFC is huge in Japan?
Is it
Especially around
really?
Christmas.
Yeah,
For some
it-
reason. Like, a Christmas meal is fried
They
chicken.
they
Wow,
did the
okay.
so they marketed KFC as a Christmas feast in Japan. They went really heavy with that, so now it's
Wow.
very much associated, I believe, that at Christmas time you got to have your
How
But it's tricky.
easy
I'm not sure
it
how
is
much
to
of that is
manipulate
that
an
just the
entire
marketing
society.
reaching us. That like, oh, it's really big in Japan. There's like Christmas.
Yeah,
Eve.
it's
Whether
also-
that's just the marketing reaching us, or whether that is actually the fact.
yeah, true. Yeah.
What were we saying, Nick?
yeah.
Oh, just interesting how you can influence this whole society just with some well-placed ads.
Yeah, it's like how Subway pushing the whole like we're the healthy option for the longest time, and then like the bread at Subway cannot actually be legally called bread because it has way too much sugar. It's legally
Yeah,
a
that's
cake.
I think in Europe.
Yeah, like in Europe, it
Yeah.
legally cannot be called a bread.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if you think about it, the whole idea of Santa Claus was basically fabricated by Coca-Cola. Because the
Did
red,
they just change the colours from green
they-
and white to red and white?
I don't know what they changed it from to, but I know the classic red, like Jolly Santa Claus look we have, I believe, was from a Coca-Cola ad.
It is, yeah. And I'm pretty sure it used to be green, but then Coca-Cola changed it.
Yeah.
Oh, Saint Nick.
Christmas is like the biggest thing that's been affected, I think, by marketing, and that's we're here for comedy.
Guys,
What are we talking
check out
about?
the r/Roll For Rizz, which actually exists, and let
Wow,
us
that
know
was
how we can market to you better.
Yes.
How can we sell?
What
this
type
product
of
to you
ads
better?
do you want?
Yeah.
Yes,
We
and
don't-
we will
so-
give you
yeah.
those ads.
Because the general rule is we have all our ads and stuff like that switched off. If you get anything, that's Spotify doing it. We don't have any control of that. I hate Spotify for that reason. You pay, what, $12 a month, something like that, and you still get ads?
No way. Okay, I was wondering because I was listening to an American podcast and they gave me an ad for someone who's living in Australia,
Yeah.
and I thought, what?
Yeah,
How are you
yeah.
doing that? Wow, that's terrible.
So they do that type of
Oh.
stuff. So we don't do any of that type of stuff. We
makes
just do Patreon.
sense.
We just do
Yeah.
Patreon. So patreon.com/
got-
Heath Studios.
I've been listening through the Magnus archives, and it begins with like anywhere between 1 to 4 minutes of ads.
Yep.
4 minutes.
I've had 4 minutes of ads on a couple, and some of them were like for Woolworths, and I'm like, aren't these guys British? I thought, I won't think about
Like,
it.
Prime now has ads in it.
Yeah, yeah.
We live in a
cancelling my
society.
Prime, like all that sort of stuff. For me, if you're paying for a subscription, you shouldn't have to do any type of ad
Okay,
stuff.
so
yeah.
to my understanding, stuff like the complete tangent.
Yeah, no worries.
Because Netflix started kind of the whole idea of like we are opposed to like we are not cable, right?
Yeah.
Here is an anti-cable service, and the whole marketing thing of that though is that to give you all those shows at a subscription for like that cheap, they were running at a loss.
yeah.
So the
They've all
idea
been
is
running at losses, I think.
yeah. So the idea is that you build up a base of consumers for that service at a loss, and then once you've built that base, you then add ads back in to make good on the money that you've been spending for so long.
I'd get that if they also hadn't increased the subscription cost, like
Yeah.
double
Oh,
fold
that-
than
yeah,
it was
that
now.
did.
It's it's over $20 for Netflix
Because-
now,
Yeah.
and as
Essentially, what it is it's cable, but we did it slowly. We boiled the pot slowly, so you don't realize you're just paying for cable again. Our cable.
yeah. So we don't do any
Piracy.
ad sub stuff. We have as much of it switched off as we can. If you are getting any ads, that's just Spotify forcing it. We don't get any of that to pay. And it's
Just
all-
skip.
yeah,
Just skip.
Just try and skip through it. If you want to support us, Patreon is the best way. Yeah. But
Patreon.com
it's crazy.
/Heath Studios.
Heath Studios.
If you hear an ad for us on another podcast, skip it.
It's not us.
That's not us.
It's nice. It's a scam. But also, if you can't financially support, just check us out on different social medias. We're on Reddit. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on TikTok, YouTube. Just like, subscribe, share it with friends. That also helps a lot. But yeah, that's what the only subscription I really have at this stage is Spotify, because even though the audio quality is a lot better and a lot more artists that I like are on Apple Music, I haven't really made the jump to Apple Music yet. I just don't know why. But it's just like I have to move all of my
They have websites
playlists
for
and
that.
stuff.
You just upload the playlist link, and then they say, okay, here, use this Apple playlist.
Yeah. So there's that. I've got Spotify. I've cancelled Amazon. I've cancelled all those types of ones because it's crazy having ads with it.
Yeah.
But I have YouTube Premium. That's the one. That's the one I have because I watch YouTube 10 times more than any streaming service.
Yeah.
And literally, YouTube was unusable. It's
yeah.
unusable at this stage. And that's what made me stop listening to Dungeons Daddies. The amount of ads.
Do you not use an ad blocker?
4 ads before, ads in the middle, 4 ads after, type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just because I watch more YouTube stuff on TV and phone,
Oh, okay, yeah.
which I can't
Brave ad
Yeah.
blocker does work for YouTube on mobile.
Oh.
And I think it's built in.
But
If you want some.
There was a program I had used for a while called YouTube Vanced, I think it was.
Yeah, and they
But that-
shut it down.
Yeah,
That's only on Android.
I think so.
Well, you have to crack your iPhone to be able to get
The
it.
best thing that ever happened to YouTube was when they would say, okay, you've watched 3 videos without ads. We're not going to let you watch any more videos until you turn your ad blocker off. And I was like, sweet. I can't watch YouTube anymore. I am not complaining.
Yeah.
So do
fair.
that again, YouTube.
All I need from YouTube is the ability to just switch off the YouTube Shorts. It takes up so much room on the page. When I search
okay.
up things,
So-
all it shows me is Shorts. I'm
I've
like,
heard
I want a tutorial on this.
if you click not interested on every single one of them, eventually they stop popping up.
Oh, okay. It's just because when I search up things, like asking something, it will show me Shorts first.
Is this on your computer or your
Anywhere, anything.
Yeah,
I have a add-in for Firefox, and you can just get rid of entire things. I don't have the comment section, the shorts, search bar, homepage, subscriptions. So I don't watch YouTube that much anymore because of it. But you can just get rid of shorts entirely with that.
There you go.
It's all just companies trying to control my brain.
it all hurts. It all really hurts.
So are we playing D&D today?
Please, can we do some comedy?
Episode 4, Community Man.
きらりきらめく夜のメイにきらり君が残したキスきっと裏切りさえ受け入れても今夜は抜けない私は必要ないの
So you guys make your way into the cafe, and at the front counter, you see she just looks like Edna Mode, really. Just over the
That's
edge
actually exactly how I've been
of the
picturing it.
table.
Nice.
Mot-Lee,
Yes.
who are your friends?
These are, this is mediocre,
I can see that.
and this is Rumble Flare.
Madame, I have a gift for you. And I walk forward with
From
it.
all of us.
From all of us, a Tupperware container. We are here to thank you for supplying our friend Mot-Lee with a job. And so here is some of my very own homemade. What did I say it was?
Stir fry.
Stir fry. And I place down a Tupperware container that is just.
You're much too kind. She takes it, and
Remind me what her name is again.
I don't think we
I
gave
don't
her
think
a
we
name.
ever gave her one.
Okay, cool.
She's nameless.
My
just call her-
name is Master Shigara.
Shigara.
My name is Master Shigara. She puts it on the cabinet behind her.
Pleasure to meet you. And I kiss her arm.
Flattery will take you
hi.
everywhere.
I cast Detect Thoughts.
Oh no.
Sure.
What is she thinking?
Does it just work?
Yeah.
I guess
No,
so.
no, you've
It's
got
a
a-
wisdom save of 14, but can it just work?
I think generally with that spell, if you cast it, you get service thoughts, but they make a save if you want to delve deeper.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Service thoughts. She's like,
to delve deeper.
So she's a frog.
it's just a 10. So you delve deeper, and she's like, my ex-husband, bastard. He bought a new apartment out in here. Near the train tracks. That bastard. He took everything from me.
I'm not really
That
sure how we're going to go from this.
mediocre. He looks like him.
But what do you...
What was her name again?
Master Shigara.
Shigara.
Waylon, I know how to fix this. While Mot-Lee's at work, I know what we've got to do.
I think Mot-Lee's already gone off. to start a
Mot-Lee,
shift.
come.
Oh, yes.
I have a job for you, and your little friends can help.
Right away.
Oh no, we're busy.
You see, we're putting on a board game night at the cafe in 3 days, and I'm going away. I'm not able to take care of it, so I'm putting you in charge, Mot-Lee,
Okay.
of finding the
got a
board games,
promotion.
running the night, but also advertising it. I expect great returns.
Of course, of
Mot-Lee.
course.
I expect it to boost business,
Yes, yes.
Mot-Lee.
Of course it will.
Yes, I expect it will. Thank you, Mot-Lee. You can go back to work now.
Okay. As he walks off, he's just muttering, "It's a board game."
I trust you will help, Mot-Lee. You can.
Yes, are we being paid too?
She looks back. A modest wage.
Yeah,
your
sounds good to
time.
me. What is your name?
Master Shigara.
And what's your husband's name?
Ex-Master Shigara.
Excellent. And where does he live?
Why would you need to
No
know?
reason.
She's like frowns.
And then I cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
And I leave.
Okay.
14 charisma save.
1. I feel lovely seeing you, lads.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
yes.
Thank you for looking
Goodbye.
after our friend.
We'll be here in 3 days, and we walk off. And if we see Mot-Lee, we'll be like,
All right, Waylon, all we have
Yes.
to do is blow up her ex-husband's house and kill him. And because she doesn't like Mot-Lee, because he reminds
hear
her
her as a
of
kind
her
of-
ex-husband.
no, I think she doesn't like you
Me.
because you remind her of her ex-husband.
How does Humac know
No,
that?
how do I know that? I don't know that. No, mind.
Roll insight to work that out. Or investigation or something.
Me.
18
No, no.
plus my insight, whatever that is.
You know, that you can assume she doesn't like you, but
okay.
she probably just like tall men seems to be the issue here. So that's probably it would extend to Mot-Lee as well.
So
every,
would-
every tall man reminds her of her ex-husband.
Chasing her husband out of
So
town.
Humac's all good.
Yeah, Humac's fine. She
I'm
likes
fine.
Humac.
Chasing her husband out of town, would that help or not?
I wouldn't say no.
Whoa! So, if we get the
The
opportunity...
classic DM, you can certainly try.
You certainly try.
Okay.
I've been meaning to give
Shelf that.
Diesel, my steed, a go. We can try her out and
Just have to do a light investigative work to figure out where he lives. His name is Master Magara.
Can't remember.
cigar Magara.
Waylon, you look up and you see the positioning of the sun. You're like, work!
I'm gonna be late.
Goodbye.
You go running down the street.
No, you get on diesel.
You brought diesel.
Yes.
And you leave me again. Every time.
Okay, we cut to McRonaldo's. It is absolute bedlam once again. It is an absolute hellscape. Two of the people serving the counter have been dragged away already.
Cry of death.
The whatever his name was, the
Oh, good question.
Was it Ren?
Did I write it
Yeah,
down?
Ren.
Yeah.
Ren is
Yeah, Ren, not Ryan.
crying, hands, face in hands in the corner. And we are going to be rolling a series of checks.
Oh, here we
for
go.
you.
This is where I specialize.
This is where you come into your own.
Yes.
All right. Can I get a strength roll
A strength roll.
for chucking as many of these soft serve ice creams out into the crowd?
Of course. Here we
What
go.
about me?
That's cocked.
More of a dex?
No. We've
for
got,
strength?
we've got everything. Basically, imagine the whole the sardine scene in SpongeBob. It's just waves of people.
Yeah.
You're like, boom, 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 boom.
Not great. A 10.
Okay,
That's
a
like
10.
a solid mediocre.
Okay, so the way it's going to work, is I've got a D4 here. If it gets to a 20, the people will riot. Okay.
Okay.
So what'd you roll?
At 10.
10. Okay, that is a fail
Okay.
for that. So we're going to roll a D4.
Okay.
This is
It
how
gets to
like
20.
aggressive they're getting.
Oh gosh. That's
2.
bad. Strength is my highest score.
2. Okay.
2. Okay.
You see, you're throwing these things out as fast as you can. Roll. I'm going to say.
I need more soft serve.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You got to beat a 12.
Ooh, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. Oh, unnatural 10. 20. Sorry.
Okay. You.
Unnatural 10.
Congratulations. Okay. You like with Diesel, you're rubbing your hand on the machine.
yes.
Come, baby. And you were able to prevent the machine from breaking.
It's the ice machine, isn't it?
It's the ice
The ice
machine.
train.
They always
Ice
go.
machine. Okay, you see another wayward soldier collapse from exhaustion, leaving these drinks behind on the drink stand.
Brother, no!
He's on the ground. He's coughing up coke. Carry on without me.
You're fine. Just hold it there.
You grab him by the arms and start dragging him back. give me another strength roll to get him out of the line of fire.
They have
Okay.
an
Gotta be a
ambulance on
10.
standby 24/7.
12. You drag him out of the way as the cups he was using before clash down to the ground. He was about to be soaked.
Thank goodness.
You take
Clean up on aisle 5.
You see the team running out, cleaning up. You run to the drink stand. Okay, you're going to have to start pumping these boys out.
Okay.
You've got 12 cokes to do. You've got 10 sprites. All right, you're going to roll dexterity for me. You got to manage
Okay.
it. You can't spill. All right,
Oh no.
you got to be
Ooh.
at 15.
Nope. 12.
All right, we're rolling the D4 again.
Oh no.
It's a 3.
You seem to just put it under and it works. Come on.
Okay, you start spilling these things everywhere. It's going all over the place. You're spilling it on the floor. You're
Getting
spilling it on
sticky,
yourself.
yep.
You're going to take a D4 of psychic damage.
4. Oh no. Max
Yep.
damage.
It's like you're having war flashbacks. Right?
Faster.
Okay, you're going to do a second time with the drinks. The crowd is getting angrier.
Oh no. Oh no. 7.
7. Okay, let's roll this
Apparently
again.
don't work well under pressure.
You're dropping the cups. This is going down. That's 4.
Just shy of
You're at
halfway.
9 already. Okay, you just chuck the cups on the ground and you're calling out for help. Medic!
Where's my shoulder?
Ren jumps in and starts working the drinks and throwing them out. Get to the fryer, quick! We're out of chips! You get to the fryer with the baskets. You're going to roll a Constitution to deal with the heat.
Oh god. A save or just
This is a Constitution. You're going to roll dealing with heat. We'll say it's a 15 again.
Yep.
Come on, Micah.
Come on. That is 15 on the dot.
And you get it. That's fun. You start working. You chuck them into that little heater bin thing.
Yeah.
And you start, with the salt, you're going to have to roll wisdom to put the right amount of salt in
Oh
these
yes,
bad boys.
here we go. Ooh, unnatural 20.
Yeah, you do it. You're like, stop. You work down, and you start bagging up the chips, and you start chucking them into, you know how they have those
The
the
slats.
things,
Yeah.
slats, just to add them up. Ren getting into his kind of reared the men back into
Yes, that's right.
action. They're going faster. They're doing the
Yeah.
burgers like happy steps.
Nice. Yep.
They're shooting these bad boys out. All right, you move. You see the person working the drive-through. Just they faint, from being verbally abused too many times. And they crash to the floor. You scoop in there. You put the headset on. You start going. All right, you're going to have to roll charisma.
Oh no! Okay, not my worst stat. Not my
What
worst
do you
stat.
mean I can't have 5 nuggets?
All right,
rolling
I'm going to
just-
say for charisma, these people are angry. We'll keep with the 15.
Okay. 3.
It's
Not my job.
You got what? What do you want? Who are you? Where'd you come from? What master do you serve?
You listen here.
You hear the honking of the horns out there. All right, it's just a 1. It's just
Okay.
a 1.
Well,
This is going on my Yelp.
Okay, that's 10. So you're halfway towards
Going
chaos.
on my Substack.
Substack.
Okay, what other machines? We're doing one through of like all the machines. You're like, I'm not prepared for this. You take it off and put it back on the unconscious person.
Patties?
Who's like,
There's like the burger flipping.
yeah, yeah.
Just whatever in SpongeBob. Just
you run
That's my
over to
strong
the
suit.
burger
Cooking's
stand
my
to
strong
the
suit.
burger station as a guy's like grabbing his head. The arthritis! Ah! As he like falls to his knees and you take over his station. He's doing
Yes.
the McChickens or whatever they call it. I
Okay.
don't know.
Yep.
So you bun, burger,
Yes.
the squeeze of mayonnaise,
Yes.
the lettuce, top bun, shoom. Okay,
Yep.
you'll be doing dexterity again.
Oh, here we go. Oh, 6.
6. Oh,
Mate.
that's another.
Dude, I can cook it well. Stacking it and making it
there's
look
gonna
nice
be a
isn't
riot.
great.
That's 14. The people are. They're like getting closer and closer to the front stands. The people that are operating like those front tills, they have brooms. They're back.
I don't get my
It gets stuck for a second and someone bites off the end. Hugh,
they're hungry.
You're like, I've seen the depths of hell, and I have seen no realm like this.
Nothing is as bad as this.
Okay, what other stations are there? You've done drinks. You've done ice creams. You've done.
What else do they?
Running out food to the cars. Oh, I guess would be.
No, that's an old. They didn't do that anymore. Actually, no, they never did that.
The McCafe?
They're working on the coffee.
Coffee machine.
Yep.
You skid over to the coffee machine as another employee is moving away with steam burns. My eyes! No! And you take over the
Walk
coffee
it
machine.
off!
You've got you know how they had like those lists of
Yes,
like
the
orders?
paper,
They're
yeah.
now like in piles
Oh,
next to it, and you're just like, I'm just going to start making cappuccinos.
Yep.
All right. What's? Should we do something? You're going to do Arcana. You're basically making potions here.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, as in yeah, okay.
Yeah, right. Okay.
All right, I'm going to say let's go.
Nope, great.
Beat a 12.
Beat a 12.
Coffee's easy.
Natural 20!
Oh, I'm going to roll a d4 of minus.
Hey,
to
there we
their,
go. Starts making.
-2. Okay.
Do we now put it as canon that Hugh Mac is just amazing barista?
Yeah. I reckon
There you go.
roll a natural 20. You're just zoom, zoom, zoom. You're throwing it like in like a Western, how they throw it
Yes.
along the
Yeah.
counter. You're just throwing it along, and just random people are
Cappuccino!
and Ren is like shouting over, you didn't pay for that! Hey, come on! You didn't pay for that! But you're just throwing these
Yeah,
things
yeah,
out. The people are starting to back off. The person spits out the end of the broom and starts drinking a coffee. Okay, your last thing. You're doing
Okay.
Oreo McFlurries.
Oh.
You're
this
going
is
over to
gonna
these
be
bad
good.
boys. You're getting a scoop of
Yep.
the mixture as it's like filling up. Zoom, zoom,
Yep.
zoom.
Right,
So I
what am
think
I
it's
rolling?
You're going to do a acrobatics.
Okay. Sure. All right.
You're like leaning over different people, chucking
Yeah,
these things
19.
down.
19. Okay.
You're doing great. You're throwing these things out. You survive the lunch.
So, how
We
close
cut-
did they
Just
get?
6 more hours to go.
They got to 14.
Okay.
So
Not even.
Tempers rising, but
That was rising.
staying.
we cut to after as like people being moved out on stretchers type of thing. You're sitting in Ren's office again, just like bathed in sweat.
Yeah. Ugh. Is Ren there at all?
Ren comes in and he's like holding his side like he's got a bullet wound. So I
Yeah.
think he comes and sits down. Stitch.
Brother, how many did we lose?
He like puts down a handful of the name tags. No. 12. It was all the kids. School holidays.
The
They
hordes.
didn't stand a chance.
The hordes. Just unbeatable.
Wayland, if it wasn't for you, I would have died out there. Those people, they wanted my blood. They knew I was the manager.
Brother, if we stand together, united, we can hold them off.
You do the predator. Just
Bang!
dap me up, brother.
Yes.
You have made a bond with Ren, the store manager.
Yes.
Plus 10 to social.
Ryan, you legend.
All right.
-1 to social.
Okay.
Wisdom.
We cut home as you collapse on the ground. All three of you have arrived back at home. Now would probably be a good time to work out what the hell you're doing for this board game night. It needs to be a smashing success.
Zedaxon, did you read up on board games?
Look,
I asked around.
you know how,
BMW is drinking from your faucet. It's like testing the water.
the water quality. You know, that druid just comes here whenever he pleases. I'm not sure how I feel about this. In all my readings, they did mention chess. I think it's similar to... What's a board game we would have had?
We have just like kind of dice games.
Tiles. Oh, dice.
I think it would be similar to the dice games where you... Gambling, actually. I think it's a lot of gambling.
Ah!
We could steal from another author, and I think it was called Castles. Stealing from Stephen King
Yeah.
was I think the Dark Tower equivalent of chess. I don't know.
I think just... Look, I know dice games. We all know dice games. We can just do a whole bunch of dice games.
I was never allowed to play dice games.
We can teach you. It's okay. Or you can just manage the food. We can do the party games.
I was talking to some of my work colleagues about these board games. Apparently there are some called role-play games, such as, they're called one Warhammer, as I think, after the weapon.
Role play.
Yes.
Is that where they have contests of strength, where they have weapons like warhammers and swords, and
I
they
think so.
battle it out in the cafe?
I'd be good at that.
I asked if you did it in person. They said no, that's called LARPing, but I think that's not what we want right now.
No, perhaps in the future. I think... Oh yes, now it's coming to me. It's where you have these cardboard layouts.
Oh, is
and
that
then
why it's called a board game?
No, I think it's because when you play them, you get very bored.
Oh.
Sounds boring.
That's what the book I read. And then you have different turns you can play in cards and dice games. And then it's just who wins, basically. And they're all different types. I think we could go to a second-hand store, buy a whole bunch of board games, put them there, posters, put them up everywhere. We could use the internet. I think you said you could advertise. We could try that.
Okay.
Waylon can cook up some nice stir-fry.
Right, so you'll go to the store and you'll buy a bunch of these board games. You'll make up a menu for cooking for the day. I'll get you a menu of all the food we have at the cafe.
Do you have a coffee machine?
Yes, we do.
I make a
actually.
mean cappuccino.
We'll get you that. And I'll talk to some of my working. I keep forgetting. What would I think of the
My fellow guild master.
my fellow guild members? I'll talk to my fellow guild members at the internet cafe and see if I can get any more advice and tips for setting up maybe one of these role plays.
Brilliant.
You know, actually, it might be like a you go to see a play, Remember performance, like, you know, you
Oh,
see
of course.
I think it
yes.
might be something like that, actually.
No, don't they have like those televisions? I thought they used those instead. Do you mean something like that, but in person?
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Another one of my
around
books.
computers all day.
No one has TVs anymore, not on the internet.
Okay, well now we have a plan for plan of attack.
Are you poor? Do you wish you had more money? Well, sign up to our Patreon where you can get less money for less work. You can give us your money and we won't even charge you for it. You can just give it to us for free. And you can do this at...
Patreon.com/Heath Studios.
And once you have your membership there, we'll take all of your money from you for free. We'll even give you access to rewards like a Discord server and other things.
And other things.
And a cure to your hair problems if you have any. But
This
if you
works
don't, you can still sign up.
100% of the time.
100% of the time it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Billing happens 100% of the time.
We won't stop billing you though.
100% of the time, it happens 50% of the time.
We follow Nick. We follow
Nick?
We follow Zdaxon as he arrives at a kind of corner second-hand store. It's kind of just it's a lot of like.
Is it the
antique-
same one we went to for the painkillers?
No, that's a
It's a convenience store.
That'd be a Family Mart or a 7-Eleven type of thing. Yeah, it's just an old building. It's below someone's house. It's mostly like antique stuff. What does the sign say? What's the shop name? So we'll also just preference that you guys somehow magically just have complete understanding of Japanese in all its different forms because there's 3 different alphabets and all that. You guys are just like, yeah, we can read all this.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's cool.
It's it's in the contract from Goddess Inc.
Yes, you're
It's all
you're in
common.
dub mode.
Yeah.
What's the name of the store?
Alfred's secondhand goods.
Okay, sure. Yep, you go inside. Micah, can you please play Alfred?
Okay. Hello! Welcome to my store. What can I get you?
I'd like some board games, please.
Board games!
Yes. What are board games? to
Board games? Well, come over here. Let's see. They're all here.
You come to the file wall
Wow.
at the end.
you? That is a lot of board games.
Starting from the beginning.
I'll take them all.
All of them.
All of them. How much money do I have?
Oh, well, after the
I
bike,
think you have all of our money.
I think you have like
Have we gotten a
$850
paycheck?
left?
No.
No, you're still halfway through this. next week.
750.
750, yeah.
50. Okay. So what would your pricing for a used board game be?
Well, so this is Alfred's. What is it?
Antique.
Antique.
No, second hand.
Second hands.
goods.
So, I mean, board games second hand generally are missing pieces, so I don't imagine they go.
Just a
Under
discount
$5
bin.
each.
Yeah, like under $5
Less than
each.
$5.
Yeah.
Look, I'll rent all of your board games.
Rent!
For the next 3 days. That's
Sorry,
enough
that's
time, right?
Braylon.
3 days for 50,000 yen. I have 50,000 yen.
Only renting?
Yes, I'll bring them all back. Quick, smart.
With all the pieces intact, these things have lots of small pieces.
I'm sure we can manage. Any missing piece, I will compensate you for.
That sounds good to me.
Brilliant. I'll do
You
that.
you start loading up like all the different
I put them
boxes.
all into the bag of holding.
Okay, you start chucking them in there, and you look over, and is it Andrew? Was it
Alfred?
Alfred is staying next to you, and you see there's another person sitting at like the front desk, just sitting there, just wide-eyed, looking at you.
Hello. Can I help you?
And you see next to him, there's 2 little empty hooves.
Nice hooves you've got there. Did I say the deer?
No,
No.
he didn't.
Do you want those? I don't know. No, well, I'll be going then. And I just put all of the things in the bag and leave.
It just watches you as you leave the store and walk up the street.
Give it one glance back.
Still looking at you.
Still looking at it. You know, I don't know what that guy's problem is.
Okay, you unload your newfound goods at the store. Let's roll investigation as you go through to find how many pieces are missing and how many of these are usable.
Nat 20.
Let's roll a
Nat-
D.
Ooh!
What?
Nat 20.
Nat 20? Okay. Let me just roll a D100.
20, baby.
You have 40 board games here.
Nice.
And with that little roll, only 3 of them are basically unusable at this stage. You can't harvest parts from those 3.
That's pretty good.
To use them in different ones. You harvest the dice from this one, you harvest some of the pieces, and like those look similar enough.
Just
Yeah.
spend the rest of your day reading all the instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah, become the board game master.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Mot-Lee, what was your to-do list for this event?
I think I'm setting up the actual cafe itself.
Yes. And are you doing the signs?
I think I'll do the science. I think I'm asking like all of my most trusted guild members.
Yeah. You ask the
Guildmates.
Yeah, the main one is the one that kind of consistently works with you. Is Aki, who's the younger, the kind of one of the younger girls working there. She's the one that you like
AKI?
you ran into. Yeah, AKI. Suzuki, second name. You also ask Pablo, who's the chef who works the back, who refuses point blank. Pablo, Pablo sends you out.
Wait, is an internet cafe actually a cafe?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's
I
kind
Yeah,
of
they
thought
make
they were
food.
just a whole bunch of
Like,
computers.
no, you can basically live there. They'll make you food and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Aki kind of goes out and buys a bunch of cardboard signs and starts like drawing on them and like putting the dates and all that type of stuff on them. You start kind of setting up the place a bit differently and like getting different stuff. How are you going to make the place look spiffy and also work for board games and lots of board games?
Yeah, I imagine there's probably a kind of a big open space area.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set up a bunch of different tables, chairs, make sure there's like rooms and sections for snacks. I'm getting people organized in terms of like I'm thinking back to like my monastery days whenever we'd have like a big like event or we'd go out and like help a community. Like we'd go out and like I don't know, do like community service. The Way of Long Death, I don't know if they're doing much community service. Maybe they're going places where people like just have mass deaths and they're like, yes, if you let us look after your corpses, we'll do this. I don't know. Yeah, I think he's thinking back to those days. He's thinking, all right, I'm going to get people organized so that they know what their role is, what they're doing. I'm like, all right, this guy just on drinks and like, bringing like, beverages to tables. Going to have Aki on like something else, like this and that. I'm going to say he's read
Aki's
up.
like, what am I doing? What? Aki's like very awkward and uncomfortable with most different things. Basically, just imagine I've forgotten her name from Chainsaw Man, the one that's just terrified of
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
The best character.
Yeah.
I don't really get it.
I think, let me roll wisdom.
I'm okay with drawing things.
That's cocked. Hang on, one sec. Let me put this down here. That's a lot nicer. 13 plus, I have high wisdom, plus something. Plus 3, 16. With a 16 wisdom, what would I know? What would I think Aki's...
Probably just putting her on anything that is like more like typical cafe stuff, the stuff that she's used to.
Okay, I think then I'm like, Aki, you're on just like standard duty for like all the normal customers and like keeping that side of things running.
I can do it.
Yeah, and then he's gonna Google roleplay
Yep.
and look up how to do some Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep.
Or Warhammer 40k, and then be like, all right, I need a big table, and we've already got like the figurines in the back.
There's so much stuff here. You're just like, I should print some of this stuff off, and it's just for like 2 hours, just like standing by the printer as
There's gonna be
you just print off booklets.
Yikes.
there's gonna be a moment where he's like looking at the character sheets for D&D, and then he blinks 3 times, and goes, huh. I'll ask about that later.
Yep. It's about this time that Wayland and Ren arrive. Ren has agreed to help out on his day off. You guys arrive with like shopping bags of stuff, and you kick Pablo out of the kitchen.
It's my turn. Pablo's in the back. I'm sure you'll get along.
Pablo like makes eye contact with you both. Starts picking, like reaching for the like kitchen knives. He's like, no. He like moves past it and grabs the peeler. He brandishes it at you. My kitchen.
Well, listen, man. We're both of the cloth, so
am I
to
with
speak.
you?
No, I'm talking about Red.
15. Ren pulls like a condensed milk can out and chucks it.
Just explodes.
Like breaks it off Pablo's forehead, and he falls like slightly to one side. Sorry, I just reverted back to work
Good
mode.
one, Red.
It's PTSD a bit.
It's so
He
peaceful.
like looks at his hands. Is this who I've become?
Brother. Best we put you to work. Get those hands doing what they're made to do.
Yep. Okay, we cut forwards. We're going to get you guys to roll just d20s to see how well you've prepared your individual tasks.
Yes.
Well, wherever you're kind of, I'll let you add what you want to it, what you think is kind of fair for your different role.
Let me pull up the Let me look at the skills.
What is my proficiency bonus? Hello. Is that?
I'd say performance if I'm running all the games.
Sure.
Yeah, 12.
12, okay.
What the heck?
So you've kind of got things generally laid out. You've put like piles of board games on each table, like that they can pick.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
But
that's
to
do what
people,
they
it
want.
just seems like you haven't really set up yet. But you're kind of ready to go. You're feeling pretty good.
I'm gonna say Mot-Lee with a 6 is sitting at sitting at the head of a set up Dungeons and Dragons table, but with no idea how to do a role playing game.
And I will say, you rather than putting the signs out on the street, you are wearing them like on the back and front of the place. You're seeing this kind of the signs advertise the place on the back and front in the store.
Two hours before this, he ran around the local area, but he's too fast to know greeted.
People are like, what? Yes. I have cooking utensils, so which says I can just add proficiencies, which I can't seem to find where my proficiencies
I'll add
are.
a D. You can add D4 to that for Ren's help.
Oh, cool. What would that be? Ren. So 1. But that would be, I guess, +2 is normally proficiency, is what I remember.
Yeah.
So about 18.
18. Okay, so you're doing
Carrying
quite well.
the team.
The food's going along quite well. It's not ready yet, but
Yeah.
it's going quite well. The store is empty. It's moved to evening now, so it's like open for the board game night, and no one's coming in just yet. I will roll. You're kind of the doors open. Zanaxin!
Why now?
As Gore emerges, like striding arms out, trying to make herself look bigger into the store, heavily bandaged.
Just Mot-Lee is already because there's no one around, so I think Mot-Lee's just waiting at the door and just instantly, welcome to the board game evening of the internet cafe. Does the internet cafe have a name?
What's its name?
We'll call it
Master Shigara's Emporium of internet-based trickery.
what's it? We'll call it the I hate my ex.
The hate isn't 8.
Yeah,
I ate my ex.
I ate my ex. I hate my ex cafe. Welcome to the board game night of the I hate my ex cafe.
She's like, a face like that should come with a warning. Back you.
Oh no, I remember. You're Gore.
Yes.
the demon who owns the soul of my good mate Zedaxon. I remember
One
you
only.
exactly. How are you going these days?
All right. I mean, if I'm here to fight Sedaxon again.
Could you
I
play
come
some
out from the
maybe
back.
some board games first? We're kind of desperate for business at the moment, please.
She looks around. It's like,
I'm gonna die.
only if I'm versing him.
It'll be a challenge.
I'm like, deal. And I pull out
She
a
shakes your hand. And he says your soul is sold another time.
deal.
That's 27.
Zedaxon start up the board games.
All
We've
right.
got a customer.
She sits down across the table from you.
What are you
I pull
playing?
out-
Play ball, if that's what you say in this world.
Forbidden
Trouble.
Island.
Forbidden Island? Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a co-op game.
That's a co-op game, yeah.
You throw away cells of Catan and put down that one. All right.
Island.
Yeah, you open up just like, how much money do I bet on what?
Oh no, this is a board game. You don't know how to play a board game. How
Dude,
long have
your
you been in
soul's
this
on the
world?
line.
I've only been here a few days.
Can I just explain to her how to?
I think.
Wait, how did you
Sir,
get?
horse meat, please.
Oh no, they don't serve that here.
What? Hear me out. I'll run an impromptu D&D with these two as the players.
Well, let's roll. Let me.
Because I feel like it's going to take a while to explain how to play Forbidden Island.
And she's kind of like making gestures towards your throat as you're like explaining stuff when the door opens again. And
How do you guys keep finding me?
she's thrown across the room and like through a wall.
I don't
Can I
think
roll
that's
a catch?
necessary.
So you can roll a catch.
No.
She goes through the wall and there's like a pause and she comes climbing back out. Ow!
Hello
as
there, little lad.
The mage is standing hand out.
Welcome to the board game night of the I Hate My Ex Cafe. Would you like to come and play a couple board games?
Roll charisma.
Oh, here we go.
Roll Rizz.
Roll Rizz. 8. We've got snacks.
What type of snacks?
Wayland.
Waylon comes out wearing a Kiss the Cook apron.
What snacks do we have?
Bread.
We got bread.
It's like a nice bread, long bread, cut into like angles with garlic on it.
I like garlic bread. All right.
All right.
I'm coming.
So you can sit down at the table too.
I pick up Gorsh. Like, I don't think he meant it that way. Let's just play our game and get this over with.
They sit down, and as now we've got these two in, I'm going to do that as a +2 for the roll. Ooh. 6,
I'm looking.
5, and another 6. So that's 17 people slowly over the next hour or so filter in.
Nice,
The place. They're playing kind of different board games, as also the food kind of arrives now, and Aki has taken your signs and just lent them up against like the door.
Nice.
And yeah, things are kind of starting to proceed. All right.
Nice.
You are leading a
D&D
session.
Inception.
With less knowledge of how to play D&D than this.
Oh
Let me
boy.
just pull up my other character sheet.
All right. What's the? I'm gonna hand out the character sheets.
Arthur Strong. I'm a dwarf, am I?
Yes. I'm gonna hand one to Gore. What is Gore? What is her?
What is Gore?
Class?
She's a berserker.
Berserker. All right. Can I get? Actually, no. You're gonna get a barbarian,
Okay.
Oh, sorry, yeah, barbarian is what I mean. Sorry.
and you're gonna get a sorcerer.
Okay. I don't have one of those.
And then the mage. I think
Put
the
some
mage,
respect on my name.
Give him a warlock.
because I don't think he's introduced himself.
My name's the mage.
Yeah. And then the mage, I think, will get. I think the mage just gets a mage character sheet.
Based as heck. Thank you.
There you go.
All right. This makes sense.
See, I don't see why I can't just get along. No need for violence.
You're all demons. You need to be banished.
I am
All
not
right,
a demon.
the,
I just sold my soul to one.
Please, guys, please. All right. Let's begin. We start in the fantasy world of. Actually, well, do we have a name, our world?
I think, yeah.
No, we never did. I was just imagining it was the D&D world, whatever, like, that world's called.
Oh,
D&D
wow.
Land.
Oh, what is it called? Darn it.
Actually, yeah, because that's what the book I'm using is. So, Micah, give me a campaign name.
Setting.
Swords of the Coast. Is that?
Well,
Curse of Strahd.
oh my god.
That's Wizards of...
No, Wizard of the Coast.
No, isn't
Sword
Sword
Coast
Coast.
is one. Icewind Dale.
We're starting in the fantasy land of Icewind Dale. You're
Totally
all
unrealistic.
all meeting in a tavern. Where a mysterious figure in a draped hood approaches the three of you, enlisting your services. What do you do?
I cast banishment.
All right, roll for
No,
me.
I don't think that's
I
a
don't
good
let older
idea.
men approach me.
All right, roll for me.
What am I rolling?
What was your character's name?
Gorgathan.
Roll for me, Gorgathan.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Anyway, the big one with the lots of numbers on it.
Oh, it's just one of my spells. Hold on, I'm stuck on my skills. There we go. Yep. Okay, I got my actions. Okay. All right. Does a 2 hit?
No, a 2 misses. In fact, he doesn't even notice that you've done anything.
My thing here says I can rage. I rage and I hit him with my
No,
axe.
I rage harder and I hit him.
Wait,
But
so
you don't
it's-
have that.
I hit him. We haven't rolled for initiative. I hit him first. 5.
6.
Damn it!
What was your
Lost
character?
again.
Zidaxon, what was your character's name?
Boris.
All right, Boris.
Johnson.
If you want to rage, you got to tell me what you're actually angry about.
This fool just tried to hit this fool.
Oh,
I
roll.
wouldn't have tried to hit the fool if it wasn't for you trying to hit the fool.
Why
So-
are you even here?
That was a 6.
No, that was my initiative.
Oh,
To hit, I got a 6.
all right. And you was 5 for initiative.
Okay, so I go 6. 9. Take that.
Wait,
All right.
wait, no, we did initiative. I got 6, you got 3.
I got 5.
All right, both of you all miss.
Ah! It's rigged.
This guy is too powerful.
And he comes and he goes,
I think we should run away.
"Oh, eager adventurers, don't be so hasty, for it is I, John. I am here to ask you to come and slay a dragon
You haven't asked my name yet.
in a dungeon." Sorry, what was your character's name?
My character's name.
I wrote it down, but I forgot.
Yeah, my character's name
Wrote it down, but I forgot.
is Bubbles the Clown.
Bubbles the Cloud. All right, Bubbles the Clown. Yeah, John. I will give you anything you desire. Whatever your one true wish in the world is, I will grant it if you go and slay this dragon in a dungeon.
Where is this dungeon?
Oh! It's the name.
What?
In
it's
Dungeons
in
and
the name.
Dragons.
Oh, wait, I'm a barbarian. Ah, yes, it's in the name.
Oh,
Dungeons
sorry,
and
I
Dragons.
should-
Of course.
Sorry,
Why did
I should
think
do a
of this
voice.
before?
It's called Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, have you ever thought about a career in performance? It's pretty wild.
I'm too busy. I got Power Rangers on in a bit.
All right. Do you all accept the quest? I assume.
Yes, where is this dungeon with
Where's the
dragon?
John goes. It's in the bog hills, deep within the marshlands of the evil swamp.
Which way is that?
Just go that direction.
Okay.
Okay.
We
All
go
right,
that
you-
Here's my
direction.
card.
All right, you head off. I'm just gonna skip all the filler bits and cut to the dungeon because
That sounds reasonable.
yeah.
That makes sense. I don't know why you'd want to play that anyway.
I don't think that would just slow everything down. Combat seems to take
Yeah.
a long time just by us trying to hit that one guy. I feel like we'd be here for hours.
All right, you're now in the dungeon.
Can we skip forwards a little bit further?
Yeah, you know, you're
Can
now.
we just skip to the dragon?
Yeah, okay, that works.
Can we
You're
skip-
at.
Can we skip halfway through the dragon, please? I don't really want.
All right.
I feel like just with our luck, things wouldn't go well.
All right,
guys,
you're-
you missed. I want to fight the whole dragon.
All right.
No, it'd be a bit boring, I think.
All right, I'll say you've already
just think the end
started
of the
fighting
dragon.
the dragon. How's that sound?
That sounds pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, okay. Is that good, Bubbles?
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna roll for initiative.
All right, everyone, roll for initiative.
16.
12.
Ha!
I lost this one. I may have lost the battle, but I haven't won the war. Lost the war.
Hold on, guys.
Wait a minute.
What was your initiative? What was your character's name again? Mage.
Smell me lock or something like that.
Oh, okay, smell me like.
I got a natural 20.
it was.
All right, the dragon also rolled a natural 20, but I think his initiative's higher than yours, so the dragon's going to go first, and everyone roll.
No, this is bullshit.
Everyone roll a dexterity sav throw.
I'm gonna roll higher. Natural 20.
Ooh, that's
Hold
pretty
on,
good.
Hold on. Just
You're fine.
calm down. The 4.
A 4. All right.
I got an 18.
Okay. Mage, you're Shmelmulok, you're gonna take.
Oh, you mean me?
Yeah, you're gonna take full damage with a 4.
Oh. All right. How much damage am I taking?
I'm not sure actually. I can't work out. Just roll a dice, and that's how much damage you take.
Okay. Hold on. One second.
Actually, I'll roll a dice too.
I take 80 damage.
There you go.
I'm dead.
Well, okay, there goes Shmelmulok.
Wait, what?
The two of you take half damage from the fire breath.
Okay. So
I took 20 damage.
I only took 10. I took 10 damage, so half of that is 5. I took less damage.
Oh wait, I take half damage. Oh, I only take 10 damage.
All right, so you've taken 5. You've taken 10.
How did I just get smashed with the fire? What is it? What? Where?
You're gonna say you're on your what's called death sav throws, I think there.
Okay.
So roll a. I don't know what it is.
I'm just gonna roll things.
What'd you roll?
7.
I'm gonna say that's gonna be 1 point, and I think if you get 3 strikes, you're out.
So is the point good or is the point bad?
I think it's bad, actually. I'm sorry. All right, it's your two's turn. I'd recommend working together if you can.
Come at me, foul beast!
You're designed, I think, to characters so that you can work together to beat this dragon.
2. I'm shooting a fireball at him.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, at him.
Yes, Jackson. I'm trying to propel
Okay.
him further
And then
towards the
What
dragon.
are you, all right,
jumping.
and then what are you gonna do?
Right when the fireball lands at my feet, I'm going to jump so that
Well-
and then I'm going to get my axe ready to bring it down on this beast's head.
Okay, roll
Can I
for
do
that.
that? 17.
All right, I'm gonna say with a 2, was it?
Yeah.
You're gonna miss him, and you're actually gonna hit the dragon instead. Let me just roll damage for the dragon real quick. Fire's pretty damaging. Okay, and then you hit with a 17, so roll damage for that.
30. Is that good?
I think so. And I'll say that kills the dragon because you did 70 damage with that fireball.
Who's the winner? Me.
You.
Together, working as a team, you've killed the dragon, and I'll say
Do not forget the last
your
defeat you
performance
suffered.
is so good that it even revives Shmermulok.
Before that.
Oh, yeah.
The mage is like squeezing a dice and it breaks in his hand and he like chucks it down and he starts chanting. And like this field of like darkness around him and there's like a burst of light. I've healed myself.
All right.
I'm back alive.
Now with your passive perception, I believe it's quite high.
How do I know I find that?
Classic.
Yeah, I've got all right perception. I think
I'm
14.
going to say you notice out of the dragon corpse emerges John as he walks out of the mouth.
Oh, what a twist!
Yes.
I did not see this coming.
And he goes, "Oh, you've now defeated the dragon and freed me of my curse. I'm going to destroy the world now, but I'll grant you whatever you desire before I go and do that."
I wish that you don't destroy the world.
I wish that you do destroy the world.
All right.
I wish
and,
that you don't destroy the world.
I can't grant that wish in particular, but whatever, it has to be your personal greatest desire.
I wish that you don't destroy the world.
No, I don't believe you. That's your greatest desire.
I wish that you kill over and die. To the John.
No, I don't think that's how it works, actually, guys.
I wish that you'd stop bringing your personal opinion into our wishes.
Guys, I think check on your character sheets. You should all have something that you desire and wish.
I've got advantages against being charmed.
Oh, I think I want to be rich. I wish for lots of money.
All right, you're gonna get lots of money then.
Let's go.
All right, what is Bubbles the clown?
I use
one?
grappling pin.
All right, roll for that, I guess.
No, that's my wish.
Oh, use grappling pin. All right, you get grappling pin.
Oh, thank you.
What does
Fantastic.
that even do?
Was that Bubbles?
No,
or?
grapple. Yeah, it's bubble. Yeah, go grapple.
You get grappling pin, and
grapple things. Yeah, but you can't grapple pin.
I don't even know what
for
it is.
saving the world, he's gonna give you Shmurmulok a weapon that can kill him.
Oh,
But he's going to disappear before you get a chance to learn how to use it.
jinkies.
Because you're going to say you don't know how to use it yet, but when you do learn how to use it, you'll be able to use it to save the world, potentially.
Right,
Yeah.
nice.
I think that's all
was
my
fun.
notes.
So we'll come back to this and like play more of it and actually see what happens with
Yes,
the
at the
dragon
next
and
board
actually,
game
like,
night.
Finish the story, right? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, nice.
Nice. What day works for you guys?
I'm kind of busy in my schedule. I'll keep you guys posted if
Okay, that works for me.
We cut forwards to the end of the night. I'm going to roll a d12. Each of the things you guys have done will be a +1. So we've got +1, +1, +1. So it'll be +3, and then with the 2 extra with the mage and gore there. Does that make it a +5?
Yep.
So you got +5 to your chances of success. Let's say anything above a 12 should be a success. Okay?
Okay.
Ooh.
It's 10.
You know, guys, I don't think that was too helpful. We only had 17 people come in. I think we could have
I
expected a
forgot
couple
to
more.
charge them all for the night, actually.
As the slide doors close, as Gore and the mage leave, the last people to go.
You know, I'm glad she didn't try and kill me again, though.
Oh no. I think I'm going to die.
It's okay. We just have to come up with some good news for her to give to her with the bad news. We get rid of her husband. She's happy. We tell her the board game night didn't work. It nets out to 0.
It's okay, guys. You can go. I'll take this burden on myself. I'll take the fall. It was meant to be my responsibility, so...
Zedaxon and
Wayland,
you guys make your way outside as Mot-Lee is like simpering inside. And Zedaxon, you look to the bag of holding as it spits out a gasoline can.